On Tuesday, classes at the Ranchito Government Primary School resumed, but only for preschool through Standard 3. The school was closed down last week after parents point-blank refused to send their children. The buildings have been overrun by rodents, including bats, and officials stated that the health of the students was at risk. That's when parents and the school committee took matters into their own hands.
When school reopened on Monday, I relocated 3 classes because I was advised to move these children from the classes because of the health issues. And so the parents were concerned and asking me, why is it that I'm moving the children? And I had to explain to them. So we had a meeting, and they wanted somebody from Ministry of Education here to come and to speak up and see how we can address the issue. Because the meeting I called was to ask parents to help me find places to relocate them. And so the meeting was held on Monday. We had Ms. Lawrence from Ministry of Health, and she was here also, and she also answered and addressed the issues to the parents about the health hazards with the bat infestation. And then, it was decided by the parents that they are not going to send their children until something is being done to address the issue.
Because of the infestation and the challenges, etc., there were some health challenges. And they were the ones who brought this to our attention, and together we looked at how we could find a solution, and they came on board. Many of them volunteered their services, dealing with the cleaning, the painting. The ministry provided the materials, and that is the kind of collaboration that we want in terms of moving education forward.
That collaboration resulted in the immediate extermination of rodents, disinfecting and painting of the affected classrooms. But while that is one problem, there is another. These main buildings were constructed 42 years ago. They have been declared structurally unsafe and closed down.
As there are days that, we are in the classroom and the ceiling, when it leaks, the little pieces start falling down. And I believe that children inhale these things and it can affect them as well. I have children who have been sick, teachers who have been sick, but we have never linked anything. As I mentioned to some people before, I told them that we have been working with the teachers have done their best. They scrape the walls whenever we start classes every year. They repaint the classrooms and do it as an environment conducive to learning. But then still, when it's a rainy season like last year, it affected our enrollment and the attendance, because children didn't used to come. They know already that on that side, the ceiling, it will leak a lot. And it's not only one hole. Sometimes a class has like 3 holes in it, and the children will have to hurry move them for them not to get sick.
We do know that there are some challenges with the roof. It leaks when it rains. We looked at some structural issues in terms of columns where the steel is exposed, it's oxidized, it's corroded. And again, I am not an engineer. We were advised that the buildings are unsafe.
What that means is that upper-level students have nowhere to go, at least not just yet. The plan is to move them over to the community center just across the road. But that building is also not up to standard, and so is undergoing unnecessary retrofitting.
They will be relocated at the community center, but they can't be relocated because bathroom facilities are not available as yet. That's the only problem that is keeping us back right now. But hopefully Monday for sure, they will have classes on Monday. By Monday, everything should be set. All the teachers have gone from yesterday. They are cleaning up, setting up the chairs, the partitions and everything. So by Monday, the bathrooms are the only thing right now that are just keeping us back. But by Monday, I believe that it will be ready. We had the ministry personnel came this morning, and they are giving us their full support, and they said, well, they will do their best to have it ready for Monday.
The move is temporary, which in this case means the rest of this school year and the next, at least until new buildings can be constructed. With the end of the school year and exams approaching, teachers at the school have had to make necessary adjustments to ensure that students are not adversely affected.
I met with my staff last week. We had a long discussion last week, Wednesday. And we decided that our exam was supposed to be the second week in June, but because of what is happening, we brought it up to the next week. So regarding 4, 5, and 6, the teachers have met with me, and we discussed also with that since they are missing another week. So they will be giving up their, we dismiss 3:30. So they won't be dismissing 3:30, they will be dismissing 4 o'clock. So yes, I believe that we will be covering the curriculum. All that we have planned for this year will be covered. It won't affect the children in any way.
The dilapidated condition of the buildings is easily visible to the naked eye. So how did it get to this point where the school had to be closed?
The principal is the manager on the ground. The teachers are the managers on the ground in the classroom. It is their responsibility to do their observation, to make reports, submit those reports, make recommendations, etc. I am not certain where the ball was dropped in this situation, but once it was brought to our attention, we have done something about it.
Mike Rodon for News 5.